Welcome to Ghosty Stuff. I'm May, and I saw ghosts, and this is Angus, who doesn't believe me. I'm Angus, and this is May. She's a crazy person. I feel like that happened a lot in the it was that true crimes kind of video thing that used to be part of BuzzFeed. And they investigated a bunch of stuff. I feel like that was the dynamic between the two of them too. Nice evening. Yeah, it's all right. My mom used to take us up here to play frisbee. Aw. I got hit in the teeth with a frisbee once, full speed. Jeez. Casey and me were throwing things at each other's heads. Uh-oh. We stopped after the frisbee. Yikes. I accidentally threw... It wasn't a frisbee really, but you know those fair games where you throw like rings onto the bottles to try and get it through the bottleneck? And I don't know, I was like 7 or 8 and I tried to throw it really hard and I just wasn't watching where I whipped my shoulder and it went straight into the poor lady's nose. She was just like a 17-year-old girl manning the post. Posted, do not feed or touch the wildlife. Well, clearly. There's some folks living in cabins up here. You can feed and touch them if you want. Okay. It's a weird old place up here. There's all kinds of weird stuff back up in the park. Old stuff just hanging out in the woods. We'll hit my old scout camp on the way up, I think. Busy woods. Okay, I better get going before it gets dark. Okay. I love walking with you, Angus. He's so adorable. He's my favorite. I almost regret picking Beatrice so many times to hang out. Because I feel like if we hadn't chosen to hang out with Greg, that we would get to see Angus more often. It's not really that I don't like Greg. He just worries me. He seems like a stressful person, just in how much trouble he must get into. Poof, poof. You alright, buddy? Yeah, I got asthma is all. Oh, did you have your inhaler with you? Sorry you gotta wait for me. May and I are same wavelength here. Yeah, but I save that for emergencies. Being slow isn't an emergency. What is this thing? This is like a lime kiln, I think? Limes? Kiln? Like a furnace. Oh, furnace for what? Limestone. Yeah, that was pretty self-explanatory. You like do something with it in there and it becomes this other thing. Very nice. Limestone's weird because it's mostly made of skeletons of sea creatures from millions of years ago. So like, this was all underwater or something at one point. Woo! So cool. I love geology actually. So genuinely super cool. I know, right? Like where we're standing, there were like ancient horrible sea monsters. Creepy and awesome. That's history. Okay, I'm ready to go. I went to find things to explore and stuff. But there's nothing except another kiln. Oof, oof. Ooh. Need to take a break? I'm okay, I'm okay. No problem. Huff, huff. So if this place was underwater, why aren't there like ancient shark bones up here? I don't know. There might be, I guess. but not everything becomes a fossil. Why? I don't know, I'm not an expert on any of this. But there were definitely ancient sharks around here. Weird, because things are so boring nowadays. To think like all that crazy stuff was going on here. There's always more weird stuff that happened. To find out about later. Okay, I'm ready to go. Cool, cool. Now, I'm not going to be able to explain this the way a genuine scientist would be able to, but to become a fossil, it's very much just right conditions and the right soil and literal geology of where you are in order to become fossilized. It's really kind of just a big chemical process. Puff, puff, puff. Wheeze. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I think this is an emergency, I guess. You should really use your inhaler. Sorry. Poof, poof. Seriously, it's fine. Hang for a minute. Okay. I should know all this stuff about, like, ancient sea creature rock or whatever. Lime. Stone. I was gonna take a class on dinosaurs back at school. What happened? It was all full up. That class fills up fast. I bet. Ooh. I love dinosaurs. Who doesn't? Things were so scary and cool back then. We'd die in like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, ancient creatures would eat us, no problem. Be glad for the millions of years between us. Weird. Time, dude. Time makes most dangerous things less dangerous. Most things, at least. Okay, you ready to roll? Yeah, we're almost to the top. I do wonder about that. I mean, aren't we just so small that if we went back with the dinosaurs, would they even bother? I mean, it's the equivalent of eating just an insect. Surely they just don't even bother with tiny things like that, right? Or at least most of the dinosaurs. Well, that was a hike. That was a lot easier when I was 11. We passed, what, 3 gates on the way up here? I lost count. Weird. Used to be open back then. Ready to go? Not far now, just up ahead. I love the scenic views of this part of the game. Graves, huh? Yeah, these were... I forget. They were involved in the Possum Massacre. That, like, labor strike thing? Where it was, like, miners versus National Guard. Happened back in town like 100 years ago. Why are they up here? I think these were some of the bad guys. Oh. And some of the miners didn't want them buried in town. Oh, huh. There's like a few old graveyards up here from colonial times. I guess there's one up here somewhere too. Well, that's spooky. Just bones. Ancient shark bones! Let's go excavate. Yeah, see? Nothing left to be scary. Yeah, not scary at all. I feel that I should have mentioned, by the way, a very long time ago. I know I stutter sometimes on the dialogue, and I do apologize for that. But it's kind of an interesting thing, because I'm actually dyslexic. And, if you'll see here too, like, it all being capitalized is actually very difficult to read for anyone with dyslexia. And the font choice overall is actually not a super accessible design choice. It doesn't bother me too much from a game standpoint, but kind of an interesting thing that kind of a lot of indie developers get tripped up on or just don't even think about those types of things. Wow, we're up really high. And really far out. I can't see town from here. It's south of us, behind whatever ridge that is. So what, are we just supposed to wait here and see if anything happens? You tell me, you're the expert. I guess we'll just wait here and see if anything happens. Oh, I love the scene though. Look at the stars. We should bring the telescope out here. Nice night. Yeah. Back at school, I couldn't see as many stars. That always made me sad. Oh yeah, they're really nice up here. I wish I knew the constellations like you did. What? You know, all the names and the stories and stuff. I wish. I can never remember them other than... I think that one up there is like a bell or something? No. Remember that time we were all at that longest night bonfire? And we spotted the constellations together, and you told us all about them. That's not a thing that happened. Oh wow, maybe it was like a dream or something. God, I barely remember now. I wonder what fake constellations and stories you dreamed up. Okay, humor me. I'll find the constellations, you tell me about them. Okay then. Alright, find me some constellations. Wait, are these gonna be real ones or fake ones? No, we learned all about them. Just ones I remember, or dreamed that one time. Ugh. Whichever. Remember Mr. Chaz? Yeah, science teacher. He lives in Underhill and has a telescope on his roof. And I totally saw some stars through it. That's cool, telescopes are cool. Wish I had a telescope. Okay, let's see. This may be a reference to, before this game was made, I believe they made a game called The Longest Night. And it was just kind of like this, about the stars, and it was Angus and May all hanging out with Greg, and I think Beatrice was there. I think this is like Little Dipper. I'm trying my best. It seems right. No, it's a house. It is God breathing fire. It's a boat. He breathes fire. I was like kind of right. Oh, this one is real. Or at least the dude is. Rebello. There's a statue of him outside church. Oh, we never went there. Did your family go to church? Weddings, funerals, and longest night, basically. I don't think those first two count. Those are like events. I think it depends. If it was a Catholic wedding, you pretty much got the whole sermon, I think. My mom works up at the church now. I haven't gone really since I was like 14 or 15. Does she mind? She pretends not to. Ooh. This is pretty fun, actually. I would play a game like this on the phone. Ooh. So disappointing to hear that noise. And it's like, ooh, you messed up. It's a cat. He's got arrows sticking out of him. And he's chasing a diamond. Oh, I know this one. Don't remember his name. He lived, you remember the stories about the forest god? Yeah, sure. Why not? My granddad used to tell me Adina stories. Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, this cat was in there. Liked shiny things, was good at getting through the forest, was really good at stealing. Oh wow, yeah, I used to call him Asscat when I was little. Damn. Well then, he stole a diamond from a king and got arrowed to death. But he was slick enough that he jumped out of his body and became immortal or something? Oh my god. Huh. Decent. Extremely decent. That's an intense story. Pretty cool. Is this just a triangle? Ooh, there's a lot of stars. Okay, that's a bell. And in the middle is this eye. Ooh, Illuminati. Looking at ya. Okay, that's... I know this one. A little from, like, prog rock album covers. So true. Those damn prog rock album covers. I think the world ends when it rings. I've kind of heard a story like that before, actually. That makes sense. It's gonna be really loud. There's no sound in space. Okay, well, it's like a god or something, so... Does that matter? I mean, like, basically no sound, usually. Does space have no sound, or is just, like, negated? It's not like sound waves don't exist at all when you're in space, right? That sounds really scary for some reason. Well, at least it means we're not gonna get rung to death by a bell. Whatever makes you feel safe, Angus. I know the truth. The truth shall be told. Through my fingers, touching stars. Is this just... yeah, this one. It didn't look like an active star, actually. I got a little confused on that one. I love this shape. Ooh. It's a whale. And it's got, like, the world on its back. Oh wow, that's sad. Why is this? Why? Why does it have to carry the whole world? Like, that's really unfair. I mean, maybe it doesn't bother him though. That is legitimately upsetting. Oh. You gotta wonder why people made these up. I mean, like, these specifically. Who saw a whale and was like, needs to be carrying something? They didn't know what the Earth was. Yeah, but like, I don't assume everything I don't understand is a whale. And why not? Whale not? You could start. We're like way out here, huh? In the park? Yeah, I guess. Spooky. I don't know, it's pretty safe. And the stars are pretty. So you don't believe in ghosts at all? Nah, I don't believe in ghosts or gods or psychic powers or anything like that. Not at all? I mean, there's no evidence for them, and people have really tried. Did you ever? Yeah, when I was a kid. Tell me about it. So, I don't know how much I've ever told you, or how much Greg has told you, but I didn't have the best childhood. Poor Angus. Yeah, I think I heard that. Why was it bad? My dad didn't like me. Oh, that's why he was upset when we were at the party and we were talking about our dads. And my mom didn't either. And like, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. No, it's fine. My dad used to hit me a lot. My mom was probably worse. She like wouldn't feed me, which is why I really like cooking now. She'd like shove me in the pantry and slam the door really hard, and all this stuff would fall off the shelves on top of me. Oh, bud. Oh my god, Angus. I didn't know at all. That's awful. She'd lock me in there for like a day at a time sometimes, or overnight. So I'd like try to develop psychic powers, so I could like signal the neighbors or unlatch the door. Didn't work, as you might guess. Did you ever tell anybody? I never did. I don't know why. After a while, I started feeling guilty too for some reason. Like this was something bad I was doing? Like being abused? Angus, that's not your fault at all. You were a kid. Oh, don't worry, I know that now. Boy, do I ever. Question. Can I go kick all of their asses? Like, I've got experience, I can F some shit up. Well, my mom is kind of old now. I still have to visit her sometimes. I have a brother, he's overseas in the army. And my dad left like 10 years ago. So who knows where he is or if he's even still alive. If he is alive, I don't want to know about it. Angus, I just want to give you a hug forever. I'm sorry, Angus. Well, I was luckier than a lot of kids. Well, don't say that. I'm just glad I didn't, like, yeah. Anyway, to your original question. Testing out my psychic abilities in the pantry made me really interested in both paranormal stuff and science. And I joined a skeptic society on the internet, and that kind of ruined me on a lot of other supernatural bullshit. And it gave me something to solve, something you could debunk or know. I don't know, it saved me a little bit, I guess. Because when someone does all that stuff to you, it can like make you do some bad things to yourself. But anyway, yeah, no ghost or God. So like, I feel like if I'd been through that, I'd be more likely to want to believe in God or something. Do you believe in anything at all? Well, so like the constellations, I don't believe there's a whale out there, but I believe that stars exist and that people put the whale there. I don't know. We're good at drawing lines through the spaces between the stars. Like we're pattern finders and we'll find patterns. And we really put our hearts and minds into it. And even if we don't mean to. So I believe in a universe that doesn't care. And people who do. Pattern finders. I feel like a lot of people don't think they found God, but like God found them. Like when they were having bad times like you did. God never did. I was completely alone in the pantry. But a few years later, Greg did. So the stars could stay up there and not give a shit about us. But this whale is pretty cool. You're an extremely good and smart person, Angus. I try, but I'm no more than anyone else. Aw. My heart. I should come out here more often. Yeah. Don't look at him. Who? There's someone standing. Oh. My God. Was he there the whole time? There's someone standing behind us. In the trees. Holy shit. Holy shit. What do they look like? Tall, wearing some kind of weird coat. Like a utility coat or something. Oh God. That's the ghost. I'm more worried about it being a living person. Standing in the woods, staring at us. Oh God, oh God. Well, don't panic. Follow my lead. Oh my God, there's only one way out. No, 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 no. I guess if anyone will scare him, it'll be a big, tall bear. Hey there. out for a hike. Nice night. He's not answering. That's a little hostile, right? That's definitely a little hostile. Oh. Hey, I know what you did. May, no. I saw you. Okay, we're going to run now. We need to get to the car. But your asthma. I got an inhaler. The good kind, too. Ooh, he's got the good shit. No one in heaven or earth can stop me. Okay, okay. Let me hop on your back. You'll just start charging as a bear does. Deep breaths in. Out. Okay. Alright. Run, 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 run. Oh my god, he's roaring. We're running. Oh, maybe it is a ghost. It's a little, translucent, I guess, at the bottom. That's kind of weird. But Angus sees it too, so. Ooh, oh, he's running. Oh my god. A chase sequence? Wow, I was not ready for a chase sequence in this game.